everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. And this is technically a vlog that, well, kind of a vlog. It's a book shopping that I did, was it a month or so ago? Maybe a little more than a month. It's been a while since I've been able to get this up and going. But I went to Barnes & Noble with my awesome friend Dana, and we did a little book shopping, so I am going to be sharing that in this video. Obviously, I will not be wearing this shirt because this happened a while back, but we did have a lot of fun. So we're going to be sharing with you our little shopping trip and a little bit of reading at the same time. So, off we go. Limited time only. Spin the dawn. $6.99.
I feel like this cover is so cool. I know nothing about it, but this cover is everything.
Nice.
Like, I feel like I've never even heard anybody talk about it, but... And one day
I haven't heard anybody.
read this series. I need to at least.
I read the first 3. I need to finish the series. I own this one, this Woven Kingdom. The second one is on the end cap over here, which I wanted to read the first one before I decide if I like it or not before I buy the second one. Because I made the mistake with Blade Breaker, and I don't want to make that mistake again.
Yeah, look at the mistake I made with Crave. Bought them all.
However, Furyborn, amazing.
Yeah.
I read the first 2, Furyborn and King's Bane. So good. I still need to read this one, Lightbringer. Oh yeah, Mel has so many copies of Raybearer by this author.
Does she? I am in the middle of this one.
Oh, I read that whole series. So good.
I am working on 2.
I love this song that's playing. Take it all the way. I have that edition of Caraval. It's amazing. I'm in love with it. I am like... I have House of Salt and Sorrows that I'm reading for Buzzword next month.
First of all, why is there? They tricked me. I saw this bag. Hello, YouTube. I saw this bag, and it made me think that Volume 4 was out. But you know what? It's not. So why are you tricking me?
Tricks. Too many tricks.
Too many tricks. And also, why is there not a price tag? Why is there no price tag? How much?
Yes, customer service.
I'm gonna have to.
It's right up your alley.
It's just, I love this series so much.
I've heard so much about these V.E. Schwab books. I already have Gallant and read it and loved it, but these other ones I have not.
This is like a duology, and I've heard amazing things about it. Haven't read it.
I know, I've heard so many people talk about it.
I've heard great things. $12.99.
Ooh, it's not bad for
This
the
is
first one.
pure flop here.
I'll do that one more time.
I know
Love
you see
the
this,
flop.
YouTube. I know you see this. Love a floppy book. Love
Who doesn't?
a floppy book.
Neil Schusterman's got a bunch of books.
Mm-hmm.
In the Raven is Dark, I've heard so much about. Let's pick that up, shall we? I mean, look at that cover. That just is giving me everything. $10.99, not bad. I've heard people talk about this, and it's supposed to be so good.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's a stunning cover.
Right? And it sounds interesting, too.
Oh, wow. The cover of this other book by them is also very
Right.
nice.
I haven't decided if I'm picking that one yet. I want to
Oh,
go
you
through
think
my
about this
options.
one? Okay.
But
This
that's
is a
an option.
contender. Okay.
They've heard so many amazing things.
That is a pretty cover.
Yes, for
Do you want
real.
me to hold this one for you? Or are you thinking about it? Or do you want to leave it? Or...
You can hold it.
Just want to see what this is about.
Stardust in Their Veins. I've read The Ash Princess, at least the first one and the second one. I own the third, Ember Queen. Have not read that one yet. But the first two are really good.
Question: are you reading? Is it Origin? Are you reading Origin this month?
I'm not. I haven't been doing those
that
books
one?
right now because I have so many other stuff I need to read.
Yeah, I feel that.
Ooh, look at this cover. That's like giving me everything. I need to find out what this is. I mean, look at how gorgeous that
Oh,
looks.
that is very nice. Ooh, look at like the little smoke detailing.
Right?
Wow.
A Door in the Dark. It's almost 20 bucks. Might come back for it. Because I'm trying to be thrifty right now.
We love that. We love that.
Ooh, Wizards and University. Okay. This is going on my wish list.
Wow. Is it my knee BFF right here? James Patterson?
Looks like Maximum Ride is back.
Oh, but he's not looking back. God. Now I'm starting to love his photographs.
You hear that firsthand, folks? Because normally she does not like pictures of the authors on the back of the books.
I'm really starting to get over my
However,
absolute stress about it, but
I need to put this on my wish list. It sounds amazing. And this, I will be coming back for this weekend if it's still here. Because look at this cover. So pretty. It's like giving me everything.
it's a very pretty cover.
Mm-hmm. Red Sorcery of Thorns, that was good. Buy one, get one half off. But I don't really need it because I've already read
This
it.
is like, this cover right here. This cover right here is like, it's like really speaking to me. And I don't need to buy it, but like, isn't it nice?
Right?
It's like the purple, the green.
These paperbacks are usually more thrifty than the hardbacks.
Yeah. Every town has a story. This town has a ghost story.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun. Wow.
Eerie. Loving it.
Right? Everyone in St. Hilaire talked to the dead. Every summer, our town opened its doors to the inquisitive and the desperate, those in mourning and those overcome by guilt. I'd play along my whole life. Now I was done. Yeah, I don't know. This sounds... The cover
Giving you
is
life.
really- yeah. I don't know if the book is actually good, but the cover is.
Right? And I saw this earlier. This is giving me life. This cover.
Yeah, that edition with
And look at these gold edges. Holy camole.
Stunning, stunning, stunning.
Has a map for the end pages. It's a basic cover underneath. However, the rest of it is giving me life.
It says it's an exclusive. I wonder what it
So pretty.
has, like, special. Oh, it does have a ribbon bookmark. That's alright.
Right? And here's the beginnings of the Remnant universe. Morgan.
Oh, the Morgan.
I have the series. Have not read it yet. Hashtag haven't read it yet. And it's $23 for this little thing. But it's an amazing cover. Can't believe it's $23 for that little thing. But then again, that's what happens when you get special editions. Delirium. Read the first one, but that was ages ago. Do not remember it. But however, I do want to read that series. Maybe we should check out the other side. I've heard so much about the Wicked Deep. I know Mel's read it.
Oh yeah, they, like, Mel and a few other people, like, really love the beginning of the series. I think they didn't like the end.
Twin Crowns I have read. Really enjoyed it. The second one is coming, I believe. We got all the Cassandra Clares. Speaking of which, just recently gotten Chain of Thorns. Love that cover. The Testing, if you have not read it, you should. One of my favorite dystopians. My current book that I'm reading right now, right here. Here you go, Nikki. Midnight Sun.
She's working on that one. But the true Twilight Queen, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, Part of Your World. I've been wanting to get that. And Conceal Don't Feel. Because I'm a huge Frozen fan.
Yeah, all of these covers are absolutely stunning.
Right? I love covers. Give me all the covers.
Yeah. Speaking of covers, I just need y'all to know that the redone covers of the Lux series for Jennifer L. Armentrout is nothing but a win. An absolute win. Because if you see the original covers, they're the cringiest things I've ever set my eyes on. It makes me want to, like, vomit. But these, like, illustrated styled ones are a win.
Win, win, win.
I literally sent one back to Amazon when they sent me the real person cover because it made me uncomfortable.
Oh no!
I think we were at the front desk when I opened it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, Amanda, no. I can't.
These are all regular young adult books. I do love my young adult. I am a young adult fan. However, I like young adult fantasy more than regular young adults. In the Selection series, for those who have not read it, so good. Please read it. I have The Betrayed, and I think there's another one in that duo, which I also own, which I have not yet read, which I need to. Cruel Prince series. Heck yeah. For those who have not read it, you must. How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories. Ooh.
I have that one.
And Ironside.
I have the three main novels in The Cruel Prince, and I have King of
So
Elfhame.
good.
And I still haven't read any of them. That's why I haven't. Was it Stolen Air? That's why I haven't got that one yet. But
I can't wait to read Stolen Air.
So one day I'm gonna read it.
And I want this version of Red Queen like so bad.
Oh yeah, it's stunning.
I read the first one like ages back, and I think I read the second. I can't remember for sure. However, this cover is amazing because if you look in here, it's like dripping blood, which is so cool.
Oh my god, it is. Wow.
Which is why I want it so bad.
Nice little detail.
And let me check this price out. It is $23, people. However, look at this. Power is a dangerous game.
Ooh, and it's got red sprayed edges.
Right? It is totally giving me life right now. I'm loving it. I want to buy it, just not yet. Don't have the money just yet, but I will.
Hello, people of BookTube. People of BookTube, please read this. But specifically, like, listen to it on audio. You're welcome. That is a tip for you. It'll enrich your life.
And because of her recommendation, I also got that book recently, and it's in my next video for my book haul. Next book haul video. You will see it in that video.
I'm slowly but surely getting everybody to read that.
I think my fiance Ray will also be listening to the audiobook.
Yes.
Whole bunch of young
Speaking of
adults.
Raymond, here is me and Raymond's queen. Me and Raymond's queen, Karen M. McManus.
And there's a new book in the series coming out soon, which I'm very excited for.
Also, Clint from Reed's Readers. Me, Clint, and Amanda's fiance Raymond, we love Karen M. McManus. Amanda sometimes likes Karen M. McManus.
Not that I don't like her. I do like the
She's
One of
not
Us
as
is
big
Lying
of a
series.
fan as us. We are like
I'm not
hardcore.
obsessed with
Yeah,
Karen M. McManus.
We are.
However, they are.
We are, yeah. But you know, everybody has those things that they're obsessed with.
Right? My obsession currently, Stephanie Garber. Everything
Yeah.
Stephanie Garber.
You do love her, for sure.
If those that don't know, you probably will see in my next book haul video. I recently received the paperback version of Once Upon a Broken Heart, signed paperback, even though I already have the hardback.
You did?
Yes.
Oh.
I have the hardback signed. Now I have the paperback signed.
Not me getting the exclusive info. Wow.
Well, people will find out about this in this video once I'm,
Well,
that book haul video will be up before this video.
Yeah, well, that's exciting though. I'm happy for you.
Right? Living, laughing, and loving.
Living, laughing, and loving. That's all we want in life.
Kara Thomas. I recently put her books on my wish list. Especially since she has a new one that is coming up very soon. And the queen herself, Colleen Hoover. If you have not read Verity, you must. Please read Verity before you read any of her other books, just because it is my absolute favorite. And I see Christina Lauren in front of me.
This one right here, 10 out of 10. Would highly recommend.
It's on my Kindle, but have not yet read it.
I love that.
However, I read Dating You, Hating You, and liked that one.
See, I haven't read that one. I recently picked up Two Wrongs Make a Right, and I haven't read it yet, but I just hear such great things.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about that one. And Zodiac Academy.
Yeah, I want to read that so bad.
I recently got the first one, which will be in my book haul video as well.
Like, what I heard though is like it's kind of like not that great in the beginning, but you got to give it like a couple books. But then people talk like they're like obsessed.
For a lot of people talk about the very secret society of irregular witches. So many people have been saying how great that is. And Better Than Fiction, also on my Amazon wish list. Oh, Jamie McGuire. She wrote Beautiful Disaster. This is a Beautiful Disaster novella, Beautiful Wedding. If you haven't read the first Beautiful Disaster, you must, because April 12th, the movie is coming out with Dylan Sprouse, and I am living for it. And I'm telling Dana she must read it because she will like it after reading the After series. You will like it even more.
You think I'll like it more than After?
I think so.
I
do.
I love After. The toxic love story, I love it. Yeah, I have to read it. But I do have the first one. I just haven't. I'm not ready.
Katie Robert. We're living for Katie Robert right now. I have Neon Gods and Electric Idol. Read them both. Loved them. Still got to get the rest of the series.
I do have to read this next month.
It's so good. Actually, I think even though I really liked Neon Gods, Electric Idol, I loved even more than the first. And Desperate Measures, I have that. It came from Dana, actually, who is right here.
Yeah.
She gifted it to me.
I
need to read
this book like so much. And she has another book coming out very soon, I believe.
I've heard.
And it has like, I don't think it's like a series, but it's just like her covers like play off of each other. And I think it's like a blue type of like different like tones of blue. It's just, this was a 5-star. I love that one so much. It's kind of like a Chris Evans fan fiction. And
that is kind of funny.
I love Chris Evans.
Oh, after series, you were just talking about that.
Chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Very toxic. Very toxic. Never put up with anything that happens in this book in your real life, but in book form, absolutely amazing.
I gave the first one 5 stars, the second one 4. I am planning on doing a video based off this series and comparing it to the movies, so watch out for that at some point. Ooh, the Queen of All That Dies. I'm loving this cover. I mean, check out how pretty this looks. It's paperback. And look, so much flop. I am loving the flop. No price on it though. However, this does sound interesting. Might go on my Amazon wish list. Ooh, I didn't even realize this one's the Fallen World Book 1. But if you look at this one, this is a complete series. The Fallen World. And I love this cover. See, there's no price on the back. However, I might come back for this because this sounds really interesting. Laura, I heard a lot of great things about that author, Laura Velasquez. Aha, the Inheritance games. For those that don't know, I have the deluxe version on pre-order, which is coming to me in October. I am ecstatic. I will be showing that off. Sylvia Day, great books. Bared to You, I love that series. So good. It's much better than 50 Shades of Grey, in my opinion. A Ruin of Roses. I've heard a lot about that series. There's Wrecked by Lauren Asher. I know people in Clint's group just read Throttled, I believe.
No.
Or somebody.
Throttled was for Steph Loves.
Oh.
Literature book club.
Wrong group, my bad.
The live show for it is on April 10th.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to read it before.
Right. And I also want to read this series over here from Blood and Ash. I read the first one on my Kindle years and years ago. Loved it. And now I forgot everything about it. So I want to get the whole series and read it. I own the first 2 on my Kindle, but I want to get the hardcovers because they are so pretty. So that might be on another day when I have more money for that. And this I heard a lot about this series, Guild. I've heard so many people say it's an amazing series. And I do really like this cover, I have to say.
Yeah, the covers are stunning.
Everyone seems to love this series from what I've heard. And look how pretty that is. I mean, does that just give you everything? Ooh, and the spine. Let's check out the back and see if anything's on the back. Because I'm sure it does. If I could even get this open. There we go. Yep. Again, more prettiness. However, I think these ones cost more than the original. Let's find out. There's no price. However, look at how pretty this is. On the gold-plated prisoner, but what a pretty prison it is. I love that quote. Even though I have not read the series, I have heard so many great things. I might have to check it out sometime. A C.C. Murray Brown book. Savage Lands is the first one. I've heard so many great things about that series too.
Me too. I was like looking at the cover, I was like, I really like that cover, but then I was like, book 3.
Yeah, you gotta get the first one first. I think I have the first one on my Kindle.
Oh yeah? I've heard.
Because it was free when I got it. Going Dark, which is what I chose for our buddy read with Completely Melanie coming up. Actually, this month. So that is in my TBR for the month because I picked it.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm so bummed about is it doesn't have an audiobook.
Really?
Yeah. And
probably because it was just released like the end of January.
Yeah, I live in that one.
However, I don't do so well with audiobooks. I tend to fall asleep. And I've heard so many great things about this series, The City of Brass. However, I don't think I'm up for that series right now.
Which one?
City of Brass.
Oh, I know.
But I've heard so many great things.
Me too, but it'd be like starting a whole new deep fantasy.
Right?
It's like...
And these books over here, I have Priory of the Orange Tree. Started it, but could not finish at the time. However, these covers for the prequel, so pretty.
I want this so much. But
right?
I have yet to read this one.
I know,
but
same.
This is a stunner.
Right?
$35, but it's a stunner.
It's a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. Which would be why it's so much money.
It looks fabulous.
There were so many great things about this series.
Oh,
Malice. Yeah. And I was Stephanie from Stephanie's Bookverse. She loves that series. And I know Cassidy from Coverage with Cassidy loves that series. And Mel from Eleanor Reads.
And also Sydney from Sid's Bookworms.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She also really likes that.
She mentioned that in her last video that I just watched.
It's definitely got a lot of high praise.
And then What's in Future Witches, I've heard stuff about. It's also on my Amazon wish list. And I feel like my book is slipping out of my arms. Let me fix that.
About to lose the goods.
I did not want my bookmark to fall out. Let's see. What else do they have down this way? A Broken Blade. That's also on my Amazon wish list. Heard a lot of good things about that. Night and its moon. Sun and its shade. I've heard good things about that. These are all fantasy shelves, and I'm currently at Babel. I've heard a lot of great things. OMG, look at that black cover of A Court of Silver Flames. I mean, look at how stunning this is. Absolutely beautiful. I might at some point have to get that. In Jade City, I've heard so many good things about that one. Everybody that I know loves the Wheel of Time series. However, way too much for me. So probably not. Then MK Jumps In with the 5th season. Heard a lot of good things about that. Heard some people talk about the British Kingdom. And the light of all the shadow of what was lost. And I got things kind of like all that falls. Heard a lot of good things about that. Nettle and Bone, heard a lot of good things about that. Brandy Sandy, as I like to call it. My fiance is like, why do you call him Brandy Sandy? And I'm like, because I feel like it. Vengeful and vicious. I've heard a lot of great things about those books as well. And a Darker Shade of Magic series. I've heard a lot of great things about that. Half Sick of Shadows by Laura Sebastian. I do want to get that book. Have not gotten it yet. City of Dusk, also on my wish list. Bone Shard Daughter, also on my wish list. There's a lot of great fantasies. Misrule, read, loved. These are all science fiction. However, I am not a science fiction girly. Let's go find Dana, shall we? She should be around here somewhere. Aha, there she is. I was just on the other side. The Gray Man by Mark Greaney. My fiance is in love with this series. He says I should read it. However, don't know if I want to just yet. I am considering it. We will see. Got a whole bunch of series over here. The You series. Love that series. Can't wait for the new book that's coming out. Look, a Woman Missing. My all-time favorite thriller at the moment.
Yes. You guys should read it and then rewatch our live show we're gonna have for it,
which is very exciting. I will put the date for it down in the description.
It'll probably happen before that. If it happens after it goes up, we'll put the link.
Yeah, we'll put the link.
If you would like to watch.
If you want to check out our live talk about it. Plain Bad Heroines. I've heard a lot of great things about that.
Me too. I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Buy one, get one half off currently. And Darcy Coates we got going here. I recently got one of her books, The Haunting of Lee Harker. I've heard a lot of great things about that one. I know Cassie from Covers of Cassidy and Mel from Eleanor Reeves love her books.
Which ones? Darcy Coates?
Yeah.
Ooh, are they scary? Horror.
As she's checking out that back.
Oh, those are creepy.
If you like scary, Covers of Cassidy and Eleanor Reeves both love her books. And both of them have consistently recommended Gallows Hill, which I'm considering getting at some point. Because I love my horror too. Got some Grady Hendrix. Ooh, they even have Horror Store. There's so many great things about that one. The Black Phone, I have seen that movie. It's a good movie.
I've got to watch that.
I currently have How to Sell a Haunted House. Have not read it yet, but I plan to.
A Bernie Sanders mystery. Wow.
Feel the burn. B-E-R-N.
And then this is like the Obama mystery. I've been tempted so many times to read the Obama series. Like, because this one, it's like Obama and Biden. Hope never dies.
Right?
And then Hope Rides Again. Oh my God, it's an exclusive edition. I want to read those so bad. And feel the burn. Let me add it to my wish list. Wow. I just feel like I have to read that at some point in life.
There's your favorite, Flicker in the Dark.
It's definitely one of my top tier thrillers.
I have not read it yet.
I quite enjoyed it. I think it was probably one of the strongest debuts I've ever read.
Nice. Yes. Strong recommendation from Dana, folks.
My opinion is not that doesn't carry much weight, but I do enjoy it.
But the two of us, we have similar tastes in books.
We do.
So I usually take her recommendations. The Bromance Book Club, I know she's read.
Oh, I've read every single one of them, and they are all
First one's right
absolutely incredible. The first one I really absolutely love, but they're all really, really good. And so, let me tell you something. Okay. Quick synopsis here, okay? So this is all about a group of friends who read romance novels so that they can be like better partners to their significant others. And in this first book, the romance that they're reading for their book club is, you can see it right there, a Regency, like, you know, so it's a historical romance, and it's called Courting the Countess or something, or Courting the Duchess. And she's actually, like, Lisa K. Adams is actually writing the book that they were reading. So, like, the next book that comes out in this will actually be the book that they were reading in the Romance Book Club.
Nice.
And I can't wait.
I might have to check out that series. I know the first one's on my wish list to try. Because right now I'm not feeling the romance as much. But I might still try it just to see.
What's good about it is, like, it's also very funny because it's like the guys are just like all friends and they kind of just like rag on each other, but it's really funny. But it's a like a guy trying to save his marriage, so it's definitely a different trope and a different setup than most romances that we read, you know, that are like meet cutes or like hate to loves or anything. Like, they're already married and he's trying to save their marriage because they are on the brink of divorce. So it's a different setup, but it's incredible.
Sounds like fun.
Yes, yes, yes.
See what we got over here. The end cap. We got some more over here on the end cap. More mysteries and thrillers down this way. Another end cap. And that night portrait is actually on my wish list. And I think the Starless Sea is also on my wish list. I have Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I am reading that in June. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. Also on my wish list. Normally I don't read classics, however, look at these covers. Such pretty covers. They are so cute, these covers. But you'll never catch me reading them. Fiction, on the other hand, more my style. Some more classics. To Kill a Mockingbird I read in high school.
I don't have a lot. I have more like homesteading stuff over there.
Add a little bit of spice. Have some of these. Not all of them. 'Cause don't have the room for all of them. What's it? I come back for What's in Future Witches because it's buy one get one half off. So we'll come back for that. I read The Nightingale and loved it. Four Winds I have in hardback, which I have not read yet, but I plan on it. All the beautiful books when I'm passing. Living, laughing, and loving, folks. That's what we're doing. I've heard somebody talk about this. Might have to check it out sometime. Some very pretty covers. These are all new fiction. Things that recently came out. And look what Dana's got.
I plan on reading this next month. Me and the first book really just don't even get along. But I need to know what she does with this, like, because I need her to make it better.
Right.
And if this is not good, I will not read the next.
Is it supposed to be a third one? I wasn't aware.
I think so. It's just, I didn't enjoy the first one. I know a lot of people did, but I was not one of them.
I thought it was okay. I think I gave it like 4 stars. I might change it to 3.
What did I give it? Let me look. I don't remember.
I mean, I chose to read the Atlas 6 for our group of Completely Melanie back in December. And Dana originally was not even going to try because the first page made her feel like she was stupid. But I convinced her to pick it back up anyways because I wanted to read it. And now she's convinced she has to read the next book, even though she wasn't crazy about the first.
I gave the first one on Goodreads a 3. If you were allowed to do half stars, it would have been a 2.5. But that's neither here nor there.
I still think Goodreads should change that. Like, for real. Now, the new stuff. The Golden Spoon, I do want to read at some point because it sounds really good. These are also buy one, get one half off. My fiance's aunt read this one, said it was really good. Might have to check it out sometime. And I do need to sit for a few because I'm a little sore. So we're going to take a break. But as Dana is still walking, we will follow Dana in the meantime. Right now we're following you. Everything else that I want is way beyond my price grade at the moment, so I might stick with the one that you're holding.
I was about to say, I was like, now you gotta make your decision.
In the Raven of Stark, I've heard a few people talk about that book and how good it was.
Yeah.
So I might give it a shot. And that's all the book shopping we're doing for today, folks. Unless Dana has anything she wants to say.
No. I am a tired girl.
Dana's tired. I'm tired. We will see you guys later.